a very good point that Alex made today was a lot of people are wearing these from the car park and walking into their spots and wearing them out. These things should be just put on when you get out to the rocks to keep them sharp so they don't wear out. If you wear boots like this all the time, you'll find that the little metal things wear out. So it will pay you guys to have a second pair of shoes to walk in, and just keep these shoes primarily for rock fishing. So something like that, you sit in your backpack, it weighs nothing. Something like that, a little bit more advanced, so just everything like that clips onto your existing shoes, and it doesn't matter what shoes they are, old sneakers is fine. You can also go and get, there are so many different types of rock boots available, dedicated, $50, $60, but you know, again, what's your life worth? They've got the little metal spikes underneath them, and they will keep you afloat. So it is vitally important that the footwear plays a critical part in keeping you upright. Most of the people here today fish the rocks, am I correct? They've all fished the rocks. How many of you have got the right footwear when you go out there? Most of you guys have got it? Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. And I know that a lot of Chinese, Korean anglers as well will take their wives out on the rocks. Do your wives have the correct footwear? It's no good you just because you're fishing. You know, again, anyone that walks out on one of those rocks really needs to have the correct footwear on. And again, we're talking from $10 to $50 will save your life. And most of the people that are drowned in May, no safety gear at all. Again, no life jacket, no rock cleats. Again, it's $10. It's, you know, not that I shake my head, but it's really, you know, for us, we feel it as volunteers, educating that for $10, that's all it's going to take to keep you guys a lot. Again, that's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. And again, you know, there's a box there, and everyone today can take a pair of those home, put them on an old pair of shoes, and try them. But again, you need to, when you leave home, you need to make sure that you've packed your safety gear. You know, I'm not in the car and it's too late, or it looks too flat, or you don't know what's going on. You really need to be aware that when you go rock fishing, take everything with you. You can leave it in your car. It doesn't matter if it's calm and you don't need a life jacket. You know, that's fine. But before you leave home, take everything with you. Is that everyone sort of understand the role that shoes play on the rocks? They are critical, and they're probably the cheapest part of your tackle box, of your kit. Your rod could cost $100, $200. Your reel might cost $50, $60. You know, it costs you $20 in petrol to come to the rocks. You know, you've driven in your $20,000 car. You know, again, you haven't got your $10, $15 or your $50 pair of rock cleats. They're the things that are the problem. We're finding, you know, there is, you know, inappropriate footwear. I've seen guys wearing gumboots on the rocks, or waders because it's a little bit cold. Definitely no-nos. You guys, you cannot swim with things like this on. Even socks and shoes, it's very difficult to swim. Everything gets waterlogged. So you need to be aware that the footwear plays a vital role if you do get washed in. So lightweight footwear and something you can kick off really easy is what you need. So gumboots, waders, things like that are just totally inappropriate footwear to use. Life jackets. How many people here can swim for half an hour in the surf? So surf beach now. Stop Botany Bay or Sydney Harbour. Today is really flat, but again, you know, add another metre of swell onto that, and it becomes really difficult. Yeah, this is his job. So again, you can't swim. We're not saying don't go on the rocks, but there is very, you know, a life jacket. It's to keep you afloat. It's quite simple, and there are different kinds of life jackets. It costs you $40. Everyone today, I'll give you a life jacket. I've got a life jacket here for everyone. Take it home. But again, spread the message that if you can't swim, wear a life jacket. These are not too bulky, they're not big, and they will keep you afloat. We have many different kinds of life jackets that will keep you afloat. Very slim fitting life jackets. They're not big anymore. They're not bulky. They will keep you afloat. We have life jackets that are self-inflating. Everyone's seeing these ones. If I can get it on. You want to put yours, Alex, and give it a flick? Very short. Doesn't get in the way. You can fish. Oh, no, sorry. You can fish all day with this on. Even in summer with a t-shirt. In winter you can put it over your jumper. So it really is quite easy. And they don't get in the way. Something like this might cost you $70. Again, you spent a couple $100 on your fishing reel and your rod and your bait. This you buy for life, and it will save your life.